And welcome back. We're going to play some Pac-Man 99. I love this game. I've played the crap out of it. And it's going away in October. So I figured we at least need to have one episode on the books of us playing some Pac-Man 99 here. Or me playing some Pac-Man 99.
High Score Wins is going to be on Watch mid-October.
Yeah, it's a shame that we're losing it. I mean, but I will admit I understand why, because the player base has not really grown a ton. Like you'll see here once this match is over what I'm talking about.
A lot of bots.
A lot of bots. Well, shoot, we're only up to 7, 8, 9 players. Yeah, a lot of bots. Because they have to have 99 to fill out the whole game. What's that?
You need to share your screen, by the way.
Oh, is it not showing up? Try clicking around on the windows. Sometimes it
Oh wait, now I see it. Okay. Sorry. We'll leave that in.
Yeah, we'll leave all that in. I share your screen. I already shared it. Well, I don't see it. Well, I shared it. No, but anyway, okay, so we're going to play this one on standard mode, which is the mode that Adam doesn't like because the music in the final like end game portion is incredibly stressful, which I'll admit it absolutely is. Absolutely.
Gives me anxiety.
Yeah. And I totally get that.
And
so we'll do one with this one, and then we'll start swapping out skins just so people can see the other skins. I have all of them. I bought like the whole DLC pack.
So my buddy Ray, High Score Wins, has actually found out whenever he would play with friends, if you, at least back when there was a ton of players, if you went searching for a match and you all hit at the same time, you would have a very, very good chance of being in the same match with that person.
Yeah.
So they would use like a global stopwatch website and be like, all right, so at 11:58, we're gonna go, and they would like count it down to like that second, and as soon as it would turn over, they would all click it, and like it would work way more often than it didn't, which I thought was crazy.
Yeah, I learned that from watching his stream, and we used to do that back when I used to stream this game like a lot. Like I streamed this a buttload back in the day. Maybe not back in the day, but I just don't do it as much now just because I kind of played the hell out of it and I don't want to like wear people out on it. But like now that the game's going away, it's like I got to get my jollies in while I still can, you know?
Right. I can't believe that they didn't bring back Mario, like a Mario thing of this, man. Everybody went on that shit.
That Super Mario 35, hell yeah, that was so damn good. And yeah, it is ridiculous that they did not bring it back, especially with the Mario movie. With the Mario movie, the heck?
Nintendo hates money, man.
Yeah,
they won't do a Chrono Trigger remaster. Come on. Well, I mean that's not Nintendo. That's I guess more so Square Enix.
Right.
I just wanted to get a Chrono Trigger jab in there, just because I know you know
how much I love that game.
Yeah, remember that one time I was like, I am driving and I risked my life through traffic just to scream at you for talking shit about Chrono Trigger. I hadn't even said hi in the stream at all.
He showed up and was just like guns blazing. So like, I bring in that gif of Danny DeVito. Like, so anyway, I started blasting. You know?
So anyway, I started blasting. Yeah, well, because I was like 5 minutes into the stream, and you know, if I'm driving, we've had this conversation. Like sometimes it's better just to be like, hey, I caught your stream the other day, versus like I can't stay long, so it's like versus the whole like go through the whole like say hi, because then I just feel like a dick if I'm leaving 2 minutes later.
Right.
And so I listened in long enough to have you be like,
oh shit, I screwed up there.
Oh, you're fucked.
Well,
you said something like, well, at least we're not, you know, at least it's not as bad as Chrono Trigger. And I was just like, hold up. And I grabbed my phone and I was like, I'm like doing the steering wheel with one knee, trying to do the all capital letters, like, you take back. I wanted it to have such an impact because I was like, he's gonna find that so funny because he doesn't even know I'm in the stream. Yeah. And then you were like, you read it and you were like, oh yeah, Adam doesn't like Chrono, or Adam hates the fact that I don't like Chrono Trigger. And I was like, that's so anticlimactic.
It didn't even get the big reaction.
Didn't even get the big reaction, and I almost died.
Sorry, but I definitely am glad you didn't die. If that makes you feel any better.
It does kind of make me feel a little better.
Good. Hashtag two dudes loving each other.
Hashtag two dudes.
So I want to explain a little bit here. You'll see on the left-hand side of the screen, it says standard, stronger, speed, train. Those are what you can, like, whichever one you're selecting. It's similar to, Tetris 99, where like you pick those things and it does a certain, or attacks certain people. Well, with this one, you have the attack certain people on the right where it says random, counter, hunter, knockout. But then on the left-hand side is you can control basically what your power-up does for you when you get your power pellet, which is what I just did. I selected train, which makes like a super long train of ghosts. And then, so like you get that massive train of ghosts, but like when I eat the power pellet, I switch it to stronger because it doubles, I think, the effect of what the power pellet does, or I'm sorry, of what eating each ghost does. So normally for every ghost you eat, it spawns like bad guys on the other guy's game. I probably should have gone right there. Go. Here we go. So I basically kind of double my pleasure, double my fun by making an extra long train of ghosts, and then making that extra long train of ghosts like twice as powerful. So you learn stuff like that, just tactics stuff to use over time and playing. Obviously, like I said, I played the hell out of this game.
Yeah, there definitely is a strategy to it. I've like Ray is like a corner camper. Like he hangs out in the corners of the map quite often until like the very last second, and then like I don't know, he's pretty good at it. It's impressive to watch.
He's insanely good at it. Yes. Get out of here. Now,
I think he's gotten over 1,000 wins or something.
Oh, really? I've definitely not gotten anywhere near that many. I win very regularly, but I don't play it nearly as often as Ray does.
Well, he does call it the grind.
The grind?
Yeah. He's got like a Facebook group called The Grind, and it's all about Pac-Man 99 stuff.
Those red Pac-Men that spawn, you cannot kill them. The only way to get rid of them is by resetting the map by eating the fruit that appears in the middle. So in a second here, the fruit's going to appear in the middle of the screen. The fruit only appears once you've eaten enough of the standard, pellets, not the power pellets. So there we go. I just got the peach to appear. So I hit this, it freezes everybody. Boom, hit the peach. And then now it kicks all the red guys off the screen, because otherwise they will ruin your day.
Well, see, like there's like an RNG nature to how they pop up too, right? Like,
I don't understand how or where they pop up. I don't know if that's what you're referring to, but like, I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to that or not, honestly.
Because I've seen them like spawn right in front of you as you're going.
Oh yeah, it'll do that.
Like, I was like, that's not even fair.
Yeah, they'll spawn to where there's like literally no way that you cannot run into them. So it's like, how is that? Like you said, how is that fair? I don't get it.
It's like, it doesn't matter if I'm the best Pac-Man person on the earth. If I don't have enough reaction time for that, then there's no way. Like, yeah. But I guess that's how you gotta end the match sometime, and somehow, I suppose.
Did not go how I wanted it to.
So, should we talk about Diablo 4 now? Nice.
Back up in your ass with the resurrection.
Daddy wins.
Daddy likey.
Ooh, I killed 7 people too. Nice. So who do we? King Kiffer. I like that name. I like his name, Peanut Butter.
If High Score Wins was in this list of people,
that would be hilarious. But no, he would be like way up at the top. Look at that guy, frowny face. Look at all these calm players, though. That's why this game is going away. Is it just doesn't have a big enough player base, which sucks. But if there's anyone out there who is interested in this and likes this game, you can still download it. And as long as you download it and purchase the DLC before the game goes offline in October, I think it goes offline in October, but there's a cutoff date specifically of when you can no longer get the extra shit. But basically, if you get that stuff now, the Pac-Man 99, the battle that I was just in, the battle royale, that goes away, but you can still do CPU battles, you can still do score attack, blah blah blah. So anyway,
But let's be honest, will you be playing this game after the deadline is over?
I'll fiddle with it. I don't think I'll grind it like Ray does or anything, because that's the whole thing, is that
you're competing against other people.
yeah, it's a competition against other people, and that's what makes it exciting. Yeah, once it let's do Mappy. Oh no, we're gonna do Dig Dug, because Dig Dug is like my favorite one. I'll show you why here in a second, but let's see.
You digged when you should have dug.
The funny thing
Whenever
about
I'm-
this one
okay.
is this is just like classic Dig Dug. Like if you played in the arcade, when your guy moves, you hear that the music going, but when you stop, the music stops. So it's like DJ Dig Dug. That's what I love about it.
DJ Dig Dug.
Yeah. So yeah, I may play it some once it goes offline, but it'll be something I'll just fiddle with every now and then when I'm, got the urge. But yeah.
I rented Dig Dug as a kid. I remember playing it back on the old Nintendo
Oh really?
as a youngin', yeah. And we liked it.
And we liked it. Okay, I was debating saying anything. Someone's going to say this in the comments probably if we don't say it. Now, Dig Dug 2 was on the Nintendo Entertainment System, but not the original Dig Dug.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever one was on the regular Nintendo.
Yeah.
That
Which,
one.
Dig Dug 2, you can play on the Switch Online, and that game is so weird. Oh, I thought I could get it
What was
right
the
before.
first one on? Atari?
Yeah, I think it was on
Was it
Atari.
like
yeah,
Atari
I have it
arcade
on
game?
Atari actually. I'll try to
Okay.
remember to post a picture. So frustratingly, I was unable to find my copy of Dig Dug for the Atari 2600 or the Atari VCS, as the OGs call it. But I did find some other stuff. Four variations of the original Donkey Kong. Why do I own all these? Donkey Kong Jr., because he can't split dad and son up. Pitfall, arguably one of the best games on the Atari VCS. Burger Time, one of my favorite arcade games of all time. Kool-Aid Man, because brand integration. Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is not the best Indiana Jones movie. Suck it, movie reviewers. Moving on. The original Mario Bros. They weren't super yet, but this game was super fun. E.T., which some say is one of the worst video games of all time, and this isn't true, not even by a long shot. And lastly, to bring something Dig Dug related in here, Dig Dug Digging Strike for the Nintendo DS. If you have a DS, definitely pick this one up. It's a lot of fun. Back to the show. Like and subscribe.
I like how you said, like, I'm just going to say it because someone's going to point it out.
Because I know someone's going to come in here and be like,
You're wrong. Actually.
push his glasses up. Actually.
Yes.
Better you to hear it from me than from some schlub on the internet, right? But no, yeah, it was on Atari, and I don't think it came to Genesis. I think it may have just been arcade. I don't wonder if it made it to the Japanese, like there was at the Famicom, the Japanese Nintendo.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. But yeah,
The
it's so
Japanese
stupid. Like,
Nintendo.
because maybe not the only reason, but part of why when you said that I was like, because I was looking one time for it. Then I'm like, oh, this game was just never on the Nintendo.
Huh.
And by Nintendo,
Maybe that's like a Mandela effect thing. for me.
right. There's an alternate universe where there was Dig Dug on the NES.
Right. And bro, I feel like I've looked up the Shazam thing so many times, and I get to the answer, right? And I'm like, I have to remember this. This is the answer, and I never remember it. I still don't know if there was a real movie with Shazam with Sinbad in it.
Sinbad. No, there was not.
There was not one.
There was not.
Okay.
Total
'Cause
Mandela effect.
I have Googled that shit in the past.
Oh yeah.
But
Well, the first, what was it? I think AVGN was the first time I ever heard of the Mandela effect, because he made that video talking about the whole Berenstain Bears versus Berenstein Bears thing.
Yeah, and I definitely remember it having an EI. Definitely remember it. Like that is a true thing for me.
No, I remember it being Berenstain, just because I remember thinking like, what the heck kind of name is that? Is it a real name? I know Berenstein is a real name, but it's like, did they just not want to make the bears Jewish or something? Is that what the problem was? I don't know.
It's too Jewish.
This is too yeah, the Seinfeld people. This is too Jewish. We can't do it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to tell you I have a couple things I need to tell you that are...
We really need to do another Seinfeld episode.
Oh, I know, dude.
We
actually have one already in the can on that I just have not edited yet.
In the hopper?
Yeah, we got it in the hopper.
Wow, you hear that, Legion of Followers? We've had an unsung Seinfeld episode this whole time. It's all Daddy Steve's fault. Oh, shoot. If you're Daddy Steve, what am I?
Daddy Adam? Datum?
Datum. Ew, that just makes me feel uncomfortable.
Can you, do you have enough love in your heart with your dogs and all that to also have some internet children?
Some internet children. I feel like I deal with internet children sometimes. Being a streamer, you get all types of people in your chat.
Yes, you are absolutely right.
And I know I will just say this, and I know this is kind of a weird area to go on, but I don't know why people on the internet decide to go into a streamer that they don't know. They've never met them before in their life.
Oh no! Sorry, go ahead.
And without any really real amount of time passing, they are divulging some very like therapy seeking shit to you and expecting, I don't know if they're expecting you to help, but for some reason, they just feel the need to tell you all of these things. And being on the other end of that, sometimes it's like, I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, guys, let's play some Fortnite. I don't think I'm deserving of love.
Seriously. It's like, I just don't get it. Like, what is it about a video game stream chat? I think maybe just the validation of knowing that what they're typing is being heard.
Yeah,
you know?
and honestly, it kind of takes it on a more serious term. But I think that's what it is that like when people do stuff like that, I don't think they have outlets to get that in real life. And a stream provides them a place to do that. Now, that being said, I have had some deep, serious conversations with people on stream before, but those are people that are part of the community and have been around for a while. When it's your first stream and
totally
you show
different.
Up, when it's your first stream and you show up saying stuff like that, no one knows how to take you.
You made it weird. You made it weird. You made it weird. Oh yeah.
To everybody out there that is a stream watcher, if you like to watch streams or participate in stream chats, give it a little while before you start doing that. Actually become a part of the community. Make some friendships before you start divulging all that crap, because otherwise it's just very off-putting and it makes people uncomfortable. And for the streamer, it's very, very difficult to handle.
It is, because like you're still trying to maintain, an entertaining atmosphere. You're trying to at least, I guess, make that person feel better in some way, but also like, how am I supposed to react to these horrible things that you said have happened? Like, I'm sorry. Like,
it's not that I'm unsympathetic to those things, but it's bro, give me some time to process here. Like, I don't know.
Seriously. Like, we're playing Jackbox games here.
Oh, gosh.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm clearly not a therapist. My last 3 answers had the word poop in them. So I've always just found that just to be kind of a unique experience. It's not that it happens all the time or anything, but it definitely does happen.
Well, the thing that I experienced like literally like 2 days ago, I want to say, there was a guy who followed me on Facebook gaming and was a regular. Like he was around all the time, and this had never happened before, so it still definitely took me as a surprise. But showed up in the chat. Like I haven't like an intro video that plays before the stream technically starts or whatever. It's about 4 minutes long. So not even that long of a video, but
Yeah.
oh, you're quiet. Listen. That's my favorite thing about playing with the Dig Dug skin, because it's like I just imagine like
The beat drop.
if they made it into like a movie or something like oh shit, I messed up there. I got greedy. But like Freddy Krueger, like, or not Freddy Krueger. This is more of a Jason thing. Like Jason, he's hiding somewhere around the corner, and it's silent, and the person walks out, and then he comes out wielding his knife, like. But anyways, back to my story. So this
I
guy
can totally picture it.
Can you? I know it's like
I can totally picture
it's
it.
just so fun. I should find like some clips from like the old.
Like,
Was he Halloween?
Derby-
Is he? He's Halloween. Right?
Derby serial killer music.
It's like a very banjo-esque quality of the.
I'm
music
gonna
of
get
the-
you. I'm here. I just want to hug you.
I just wanna give you a hug.
I want to give you a little stabby stab.
Okay, so this guy showed up. Like, he is not regular at all. I mean, I stream on Twitch now, so like he shows up once in a very, very blue moon, and which is fine. I don't care. But like I said, we hadn't even finished the 4-minute intro video yet. He's making these like transphobic remarks out of nowhere, and I'm just like, I know, and I'm just like, dude, what?
Have you been chomping at the bit for me to go live so you can start saying these things? What's happening?
I know it just. Yeah, and so like I come out and like have to shut him down like immediately, and it turns into like he just was not understand like most people when you get onto them about stuff like that. Now I will say this is the first time I think I've ever had anyone like really, say some, at least borderline hateful shit. It wasn't hateful, but it was definitely very insensitive,
For sure.
But anyways, there have been times where I've had to talk to people and be like, hey, maybe don't say that, that sort of deal. And literally every time they've either just left the chat because they understood that sort of stuff was not welcome.
Right.
Or B, they immediately apologize and do a 180 and then we're cool.
But then you get the rare person that doubles down.
Right. Well, this guy, he wasn't doubling down, but he definitely was making light of the situation to where I'm like, dude, I need you to understand that I'm serious right now, because you're still kind of tiptoeing around these jokes, and I'm not okay with that being joked about. And so it turned into like no joke, like a 30-minute conversation about like, my biggest pet peeve with streaming, I think, is when people show up in chat, state their opinion on whatever divisive topic it may be, and state that opinion in such a way as to convey that anyone who feels differently from me is stupid and or uninformed.
Right.
And I don't accept that from either side,
Do your research.
Yeah, do your research, exactly.
Do your research.
It's so annoying because it's disrespectful to others in chat. It's disrespectful to me as a streamer. It just ruins the vibe all around. And the other thing that gets me is I'm like, what in the hell have I done in our interactions for you to think I would be okay with you to come in here talking like that? Because clearly he was comfortable saying it.
Right, and like, what makes you think like I want to talk about shit like that when I'm just trying to hang out and play fucking video games, man?
Right.
Like why does everything have to be like serious time?
Exactly.
Jeez. I get that. Like that gets me like like mad for you, because like I just don't understand why people take it upon themselves to be like, hey, let's change this lighthearted conversation to something super serious. Like, God. And
Oh,
plus,
I will
like, it does
forever hate
kind of
that.
suck when people that you like, I can't really like think of one off topic, but somebody that you like is in your community and you're like, I'm really good friends with this person. And then like they'll say something about something that you're like, oh, but I don't like that though. Maybe it would have been a lot cooler if you just would have not said that, you know? Like,
Right?
maybe I didn't need to know how you felt about that topic. You know what I mean? Like we could just be
Oh my gosh.
friends on
I can't believe I survived that, dude. I'm sorry. That was insane.
on topical situations.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like the interesting thing is that like some people are like hyper aware of how to behave in streams, and they do a great job as a result of playing by the rules. And when I say playing by the rules, just like understanding in general, probably not a great idea to bring up topics that are really divisive, and people may have strong feelings one way or the other about those topics.
Yeah.
Because it could start a fight, or it could hurt someone's feelings, or whatever. Oh, thank God. Ooh. You ever notice how the higher, well, I don't know if you watch this very often, but the higher you get, the little fruit reset guys that you get are more and more penile-esque.
Penile-esque.
Oh my God.
That's how you know it's good.
Oh gosh. Wow, this one is going and going. I must be playing against like some top
Eggplant.
level people here.
There's literally an eggplant.
I can't believe we're still going, man. In normal cases, this match would have ended a few minutes ago. I'm gonna die here, though. I just know it. Let's see.
So on the like the 0.0000001% chance that this person is going to listen to this video, I had someone who's not a member of our community, but someone who just stopped by my stream. Kind of how you said, comes by very rarely, every now and then. We were talking about the show Charmed and Buffy, and I know nothing about this show. I've never seen either one of them. But they shifted this conversation into how they either did a remake of them,
Damn it. Sorry.
or they were saying that they were trying to make it, they're ruining it by trying to make it more inclusive.
Oh.
And so it was like this whole conversation, and it's like, after a while, I was just like, you know what? Let's just move on from this because I don't know how to handle this conversation, and I think it's kind of weird. So, like, and it's just in those moments, I'm like, God damn it, I hate doing this sometimes. Like,
Oh yeah.
I just feel like you get put on the spot around things, and like, sometimes I find that I'm trying to make everybody happy all the time. And you just can't do that.
Oh no, you cannot do that. Yeah.
You know,
like I basically kind of had to say in that whole tirade. I'll send you. Actually, I kept that portion of the video. Not that I'm gonna like go around showing it or anything, but I shared it with my community in my Discord just because I'm like, guys, this is a topic I feel very strongly about. If you're interested, you can watch the video here. It's an unlisted YouTube video, so people can't just go and watch it or anything. Because the whole reason for me to share that was not at all to like pile on to this guy, because I have no beef with this guy. Like I said, I've known him for a long time, and he used to watch me really regularly, but it's also like I just cannot allow that sort of thing to go on in my streams, because bro, your opinion is not the only opinion. There are people who feel differently. So anyways, I told my people, I'm like, if you're interested enough to watch this, please feel free to watch it. My intention here is just that we will all come out of this with a better understanding of how, you know, culture should be conducted in RDR streams. You know,
don't be this guy.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Just don't be this guy.
Yeah.
So
and it's like, it's a shame that you have to say it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you know, maybe just keep this shit to yourselves. Can you do that?
And I just don't get the whole thing of like, this is a hot button topic that people are up in arms about on both sides of the fence. I'm just going to bring it up in stream chat and talk about it as if anyone who doesn't believe the same way I do is a freaking moron. Yeah.
And then apologize profusely when I get told that this was probably something I shouldn't have brought up.
Oh, he never apologized.
Yeah, well, you know, like how you said, like some people like, oh yeah, man, my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's like you knew exactly what you were doing when you said that.
I don't know that I've ever... I want to say I've played with this skin before because I've tried to test out all the skins on my stream, but I honestly have no recollection of this one.
I was going to remark earlier that this is probably my favorite one so far.
Yeah, this
I
is...
have no idea what's going on, but it looks cool.
This is, well, you know the game Splatterhouse?
Yes.
This is a Splatterhouse game that... Oh, shit! Oh, this is one thing that's tough about this game is that there gets to be so much stuff going on screen sometimes that, like,
you get
you
lost.
you can like, I didn't realize there was a ghost right there and I ran right into him, but there's just like 50 bajillion of those white ghosts. So ghost honkies. I don't know if honky is a bad word, but I'm a honky, so I think I can say it, but
ghost honkies.
Those white ghosts.
Sounds like a great band name.
Ghost honky.
RDR and the Ghost Honkies.
Oh, so we're doing like a Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, but RDR and the Ghost Honkies.
Well, I was gonna use your name, but I didn't want to dox you, so
Right.
I went RDR and the Ghost Honkies.
You've never had a problem
in
with
my
that in
mind.
the past,
It's the same way with the lawyer. What was it? God, I was like, it was your name and it was two other words. I was like, remember this is like a attorney at law kind of thing, but I can't remember what they were now though. Cool story, bro.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you. I thought you would remember and back me up, but as usual, you've left me out here to crucify myself.
Well, you know how terrible my memory is. I kind of feel like this is on you for forgetting that about me. Steve never remembers anything, so clearly he's not going to remember this story.
Well, it's on a past episode. I'll have to find it.
Right.
Well,
What did I say to you the other day that you didn't remember from a past episode?
It was the fitness holy war.
Oh, the fitness holy war with the Kong Dong.
Yeah, with the. See, I guess I wouldn't have put that together with the. I forgot that was even a guy's name. I forgot the Kong Dong interaction.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta Hakong that dong, you know?
Right. Oh, so anyways, this is Splatterhouse Wampaku Graffiti, which I think means Splatterhouse Naughty Graffiti in English.
Sexual.
But, so anyways, it was a game that was released.
Have you ever played any of the Splatterhouse games?
I fiddled with them. I've never, like, really played them.
Good God, are they hard?
Are they?
Oh my
They're just gross
Lord.
AF, man. That's like, I just, that's a turnoff for me. Like, oh my gosh, bro.
I mean, I suppose it's as gross as a 16-bit game could be.
Yeah.
So you're not a big, real big Resident Eviler, are you there, Steve?
No, well, you know that. I've never even played a Resident Evil game.
Man, I streamed the 7th one. That's like my first playthrough of it. I streamed, and it was actually like a really good time because I was legit like terrified in part, you know. And like I think that makes for good content, you know.
See, I've thought about doing that, like come Halloween, because like I said, in the fact that I've never played a Resident Evil game or Silent Hill or anything like that, like find like the scariest game and stream it and just to see how it goes. Like I don't know. I've thought about
plus
that.
I feel like it gives you courage too, you know, because you're like, all right, well, I'm live. I'm in front of people. Like I can't be a total bitch, you know, on this game. Like I'm gonna go down here and see what's going on. Whereas before, if I'm playing and like the lights are out and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm not going down that fucking hallway. You know, like I felt it was a better time. But man, there were some parts in that game where I was like, Jesus Christ, guys, I'm like legit terrified right now.
I remember the first time I ever experienced Resident. Ooh, look at that shotgun in the middle. That's pretty rad. The first time I ever witnessed Resident Evil gameplay was like, I think like the OG one back on the PlayStation 1, I think. My brother-in-law was playing it, and there was this scene, or this one part, I guess it's not a scene, but there's this one part of the game where you have to walk down this really narrow alley, or really narrow hallway, sorry, not an alley, and there's like this dog or no, it's not a dog. I think it's a zombie arm that like reaches out at you, like, oh frick! I fat fingered the buttons there.
Well, there is an iconic part in the first one where dogs burst through the window
Maybe that
down
was
a
it.
hallway.
Maybe that was it. But yeah, anyways, it was something. But yeah, that jump scare was like, holy crap! Like everybody in the room jumped.
Yeah. Yeah. I had the well, see, and what's messed up is like some people are just immune to video game fear. I had like the demo of Resident Evil 7 and I played it and I was like legit like terrified. I'm going around every corner, like just, what's going on over here? Like, oh nope, that's terrible. Like probably takes me like 45 minutes to get through this demo. So Ashley comes home and I'm like, I want you to play this and I want you to tell me. I'm like, I'm not gonna help you. I just want you to walk around. And she's like, okay. So she presses start and she's just trudging through like she's going shopping at the mall. And I'm like, how are you doing this? Did you hear that? Well, yeah, I don't give a shit. I was like, you didn't hear that? It's upstairs. Are you not thinking that there's something up there? What? Let's go upstairs then. And she just trots up there. And I'm like, that took me 20 minutes of courage mustering to get up those stairs. And you just went up there like it owes you money.
Like it owes you money. Oh my gosh.
Like, first of all, what bills you pay to be slamming doors in my house? Like, that kind of stuff. And I'm just like, I love the fact that you are not even fazed by this because I was like, palms are sweaty, mom's spaghetti.
Yeah.
On this part. And you're just like, well, okay, we'll pull the chain here. Oh,
That's
there's
hilarious.
a monster there. Weird.
I think I've told this story on here before, but I am not for sure, so I'm going to tell it again if I have. But I love the Simon Pegg Nick Frost combo, so like Shaun of the Dead, stuff like that.
Shaun of the Dead is just chef's kiss.
Well, I love Shaun of the Dead. This was my first, no, was it my first time? It might have been my second time watching it, but it was either first or second time. Like I had not seen it a ton, but we were watching it. It was me, my wife, and her sister.
My wife.
Me, my wife, and her sister, and we're watching Shaun of the Dead. My wife does not like zombies or handle them well. But Shaun of the Dead, is very tongue-in-cheek. And
Right,
there-
for
I
sure.
mean, yeah, there is some gore, but not like insane amounts or anything. And it's very lighthearted in its
Right.
presentation.
You've got red on you.
Yeah, exactly. There are tons of things where it's like, oh, that's really silly and fun, but obviously it's a serious subject matter because people are getting eaten. But so anyways, we're watching the movie and at one point, oh frick, that guy was so stupid, he could have just killed me. At one point I look around and I realize, hey, where'd Carrie go? Carrie's my wife. Like, hey, where'd Carrie go? You're gonna kill me every time. Well, so she got up. I saw her get up a while ago, but I thought she was just like going to the bathroom or something. Well, I go back and she's in the bedroom just sitting there reading a book. And I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Is everything okay? And she's like, I hate zombies. And I was like, oh yeah, but I figured this one would be. She's like, no, I still can't do it. So yeah, she could not take Shaun of the Dead.
Oh man, there was a meme I saw recently where it was like you have to quote 80% of a movie, and if you do it, you get $100,000. What are you watching? And I said Shaun of the Dead.
Oh
actually.
really? Wow. I didn't know that you were that hardcore into it. That's pretty cool.
Oh my
I love
God,
it.
I've watched it a million times. Ashley and I still quote it to this day. We still say like "I'm coming to get you, Barbara." We'll say that about all kinds of different applicable things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, you can tell we've been doing this for a long time because I'll scream and you just keep on talking. And I like that. I appreciate that because I'm glad that every time I don't just derail you from talking about whatever. Oh, shit. Can we get around there? Oh.
If I derail, I'll lose it completely. So I just gotta keep going like a train, baby, because if it stops, it's not getting back on the rail.
Oh, man. No. I think it's good that you just keep on plowing through because that's what I want you to do.
I'm used to your hijinks.
My hijinks?
Hijinks. I don't get to use that word a lot.
Yeah, it's hijinks is a great word. Wow, these people are still going. Oh, well, there we go. G.A. Peach. Georgia Peach. Did you see me the last time when I came in second? The first place guy was like rank 300 something. So it feels a little bit better, at least, to lose to someone that's so freaking high ranked. But on this one, I got beat by two people in their 40s.
Bro, when this is over, I have got to tell you a story about that. But I don't want to talk about it on the internet.
Well, it's perfect timing because this episode is done. So,
Yeah. Okay.
everybody out there in Internetville, just know that I'm about to hear a really cool story that you're not going to hear.
Inside track. You can subscribe to our Patreon to not hear it.
Heyo! Now we just need to go make a Patreon.
Come on, subscribe. You know you want to. Feet pics.
Yeah. Oh man. If people were gonna buy my, be like, Steve, we'll give you a bunch of money for your feet pics. I'd be like, heck yeah, look all you want. I don't care. Just give me that money.
Hey, there's a market in there. I had to get my 2 big toenails removed as a kid. So if you want to see some freak show feet,
Freak show feet.
hashtag freak show feet.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Hey!